Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, by the title, if you can tell, is going to be the time I worked at Amazon warehouse and my experience and would I ever work at another warehouse again, or would I ever work for that company particularly their company again. So I got the job, I want to say November 2016. So I'm gonna run you through the whole process and how it was. So I found out they were hiring. Me and my boyfriend applied. We had to go downtown for like an interview, but I forgot that it was like I forgot, or I didn't know at the time, that it was being broadcasted everywhere that they were hiring, because it was like the holidays was coming up and all of that good stuff. So we went down there and we had to wait like an hour and a half just for them to call us to the next room to be like, for them to swab our mouths for a drug test. And they said they would contact us within like 2 weeks. So this was early November. By like November the 20 something, they told us we got the job, come down for new job orientation. So we went down there to the orientation. I believe it was like 5 hours, and we just sat and listened to them talk and all that, you know. And I'm like, hey, why not work for them? I love ordering stuff from them, and it can't be that hard. I'm probably just gonna be shipping stuff out or whatever. And they were paying like $12.50, so why not? So I got through me and my boyfriend got through the orientation, and they're like, come for training. Whatever shift was going to be available, they were going to let us know. So I checked my email, and I got approved for, me and my boyfriend both got approved for the Monday through Friday, 10:30 to 2:30, or you had to flex up, stay an hour, which would be basically 3:30, Monday through Friday. I'm like, sure, why not? 5 days, like 4 or 5 hours max, and I'm gonna still have the rest of my day. It's not gonna be that bad. So, for one, the interview place it was at, the hotel, was way like far apart from where the actual job was gonna be. Like the actual job was pretty far. So we go to like training for the training. The first day, I think I'm gonna talk about each day as I can remember. First day of training, I got there a little late. I think I caught the subway, and everybody gets on this one bus together, so it was no way we could get on. It was super packed. We missed that. So, but it was another group of us late. Everybody was just basically late. And I got there, and I think they scanned out badges, and you go through a little turn. You come in, you swipe your badge, because I think we didn't even have a badge, so we had to go to the security desk right before the turnstile. They gave it to us. We swiped our badge. We went in the little we went in where the like lockers and stuff is, and we hung our stuff, and they made us put our phones in our locker, even though I swear at orientation they said we could have our phones on the floor, but whatever. And then I got split up anywhere, because I was just like, I asked somebody nearby, like, hey, am I supposed to be in your group? And they just was like, go over there with whoever, and I didn't even know who they were talking about. So me and my boyfriend got split up, and I went on my group, and we just toured. Well, we went to our little workstations, and we just went over, because I think this was safety school, so we just went over like being safe and stuff like that. I remember that day being too hard. We stayed till 2:30 because we didn't flex up, which meant we didn't stay an extra hour, so we got off at 2:30. And then we went, you know, home. And the next couple of days was basically just safety procedures, how to stay safe. We toured the whole building for the whole week. So when it's finally time to be out, it's around like November the 25th. I was 6 at this point. I don't know. As long as it's on the weekday, it was one of those days. And I'm gonna tell you guys what I do remember. I remember when I first started, I'm like, I'm not feeling the scanning. It's gonna be long-winded. So I tried to do it. Basically, when I was working there, I was trying to do every job but scanning. Like, scanning was like the slowest in my opinion for some reason. I ended up doing the Gaylords with this big container, and it got a bunch of Jiffies in it, which is those little brown manila little packages for small stuff. A bunch of those, and you just flip them over and put them on the belt. That was my favorite part. But then they ended up moving me and my boyfriend, because we was working together, and we tried We tried everything to be honest. We tried the sort slide, worst job to do. It's like the time go fast, but you be hot and tired and bothered by the end of the shift. Basically, it's like 6 people upstairs, like, well, not upstairs, they like up on this platform, and like boxes, big heavy ass boxes is flying down, Jiffies, like all this stuff is flying down, and it's like around Christmas, so big. It's around Christmas and Thanksgiving time, so it's a bunch of deep fryers for turkeys. It's a bunch of heavy ass shit, clothes, all that. So you gotta sort them with the within the letters on the little they're next to you. It's like A and B, A B up the top, C D down here. I don't know if it's E and F, but it's like letters on that side, and all the way up to like H and J. But you gotta throw them like not so much at the same time because it'll jam, and I remember that stuff always jamming, so we always had to stop and wait for it to get cleared. And everybody really a lot of people wanted to be up there, but you can't even sit down. A lot of people want to go up there because nobody wants to scan, so that job got tiring after a while. Then we went to Amazon Prime after a while, and that was so cool. You basically shopping for the customers. You get the scanner, and it tells you like where it's at, and if it tells you if it's within an hour, you have to hurry up. If it's in 2, you have more time. Amazon Prime was the best until we found out we couldn't keep our Monday through Friday schedule. They wanted us to do like a Tuesday through Sunday or Tuesday through Saturday. So that didn't work, so we stopped after a while. And anyway, we had to stop anyway because somebody, I think, snitched. They said we were over there and they were mad because it's inside of a gated little area, so only certain people could go in there, Prime members. But that was the best part of working that period, was Amazon Prime. We were going to get converted over, but again, it's just too much repetition, just doing the same thing day in and day out. What I hated about working there was the managers. The managers made it so hard to work. When I mean, the job itself was super easy, but the managers just made it so impossible to get your job done because, for one, they're steadily and constantly moving you. It's crazy when you're the one working and it's a group of people around you just sitting around bullshit, and then they call you and move you. That's what happened to me and my boyfriend all the time. Now, don't get me wrong, me and my boyfriend worked together, so we left here and left there, but we were 2 of the best workers that ever worked there. Like, I'm glad we worked together because I don't think I would be able to have even stayed as long as I did. I worked there for like 2 months, if that. Like, after a while, I just was over it. They go by a point system, so if you got more than 6 points within your first 30 days, then you're like fired. They basically fired us because we kept calling out, but we kept going to like different interviews, but it didn't matter because they said we were temporary. So basically we ended up losing the job altogether, and they said we quit ourselves or whatever. I know I didn't like the little shuttle system because at first we were catching a bus for like the first maybe 2 weeks. Then after a while we started driving because it was so far away. We was just thinking like, I don't know, but we started driving from there, from in on out, and we had to buy so much gas so soon, so much sooner than we usually do. Like, we were filling the gas tank up at least every 2 days. Like, it puts like so many miles on your car if you don't live close. I swear, we were like always tired. We got off at 2:30. Only like that first day. We never got off at 2:30 again. We flexed up for the remainder of the time we were there. And around Christmas time was so annoying. A lot of people was calling out. The managers were extra bitchy. It was just a mess. I would never work there again. Like I didn't have a choice because it was near Christmas and that was the only job that I could get. Like, I had other interviews but I didn't get them. But you know what? After working there, I would never do it again. I haven't even ordered anything since I worked there because I just don't like how they conduct business. They're not professional, in my opinion. It was just a whole bunch of bullshit. Like, I swear, they need to fire all of those people and just hire all new people because their attitudes fucking suck. Nobody want to go to work and nobody want to work. That was my issue working there. Like, the managers made it so shitty. I feel like if it was maybe different managers that would not like let you run over top of them, but a little bit more respectful and cool, calm and collected, and know when to, you know, be authoritative or, you know, to be, you know, a boss when it's time to be a boss. But they were just being bitchy and I didn't like it, and I would never work there again. But hey, if you think about working there, just giving you some pointers, just rock by yourself, to be honest. If you gotta work there, you feel like you want to work there, just for damn hair lotion in my hair. If you feel like you have to work and you have no choice, then just tough it out. Say to yourself, the job is pretty easy. It's just depending on what location you're at, what state, what city, and all that good stuff. Then be mindful that everyone you work with is not your friend. And you don't have to come to work dressed up. It's not that serious. You're just going to work. Oh my God. But that's really all I have for this video. If you guys want to see something, you know, I don't know. That's really all I have for this video. What the hell? That's really all I have for this story time. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll see you guys next time.